Henrik, when you face that many high-quality chances from such dangerous areas of the ice, how do you keep your focus, and how much of a challenge is it to keep your composure?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. That's the test. Not to get, not to lose your focus on what you need to do. In the end, we got a point. We were close to even win the game. It's one thing to lose when you're ready, when you're prepared and you play hard, but when I think the first two periods, it's not the way we can play. Not at home in front of our fans. We need to work harder. Mistakes going to happen. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but we can't accept not being ready to fight for one another here. I thought we were not ready, and in the position we're in, we have to battle every night. It's not going to be great every night, but at least you got to battle, and that's upsetting, I think, at times when you see that.
Was there a feeling, all that said, in this room after two periods that you were only a shot away from tying it, which you guys did?
Yeah, we were right in it, and you got to find ways to win, and sometimes it's not going to work. You have a tough night, or the game is not working the way you want to, but you can still find ways. We found a way in the end to get a point. It could have been two. Did we deserve to win? Maybe not, but in this league, it's more about finding ways than to, sometimes earn it. Just find ways. But we just gotta set the standard high here, and what we expect of each other, especially playing at home. We need more effort, and if we want to climb back in the standings here, we need to push each other here and demand a lot from one another.
I know you often don't take solace after overtime or shootout losses. Can you take any, knowing that, it legitimately could have been 7 or 8 goals?
I don't know. You play to win, and it's your job to try to give your team a chance to win. That's the goalie's job. Some nights it's going to be tougher to do that, and some nights, your team is going to play so well you hardly have to sweat. But again, we're looking to get going here. I felt like for 40 minutes, but then in the third, credit to us to finally, step it up here and start playing the way we need to play from the get-go.
The standard, though, had been higher, correct? You had established that standard, so what's slipped?
I don't know. I think maybe, obviously the last game, I think it was a tough one to let it go. It's a quick turnaround early game. But at the same time, it's important you're not finding excuses, finding ways to, it's okay not to be ready because it's a quick turnaround or a tough loss the other night. We talked about going into this game. The important thing here is mentally to recharge. And I think that was a challenge for both teams. They went through the same thing, being up 3 goals. But I thought they were ready to play, and we were not. So it's still, get away with 1 point. But this game is so much about the mind and how you recharge after wins and losses.